Good day, Wolverines. I'm Christian Cueto.
And I'm David Garrido, and welcome to today's edition of WBLN News. The Belen crew team is always very overlooked. They have won numerous championships and have one of the best programs in the nation. Here's Anthony Ferreiro with the story.
The Belen crew team took to the water for the first time in November of 2000. When the Belen crew team was founded, they had only a couple boats, but now they have about 40. Coach Yang has been leading the team for over 14 years.
Crew is an Olympic sport. Definitely have different modalities like singles, double, 4, 8. We're in more than, when you're not rowing a single, which is individually, you depend from other athletes to move the boat on the water, like the 8 that you seeing going out on the water now. There's no irregular sport where when you as a kid practice outside your home or in the backyard, like basketball or soccer, but I don't consider crew a hard sport to do for a beginner. If you do just the basics, go on the air machines, and then have an instructor to guide you and teach you how to row sculling, I think that's the base of the sport.
If you are interested in getting involved with the crew team, email the head coach Yang for more information.
President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy met in the Oval Office Monday to discuss raising the debt ceiling. Biden said they agreed to a bipartisan deal agreement is needed, since they have to sell to both sides of the political aisle. Speaker McCarthy praised the president for what he said was a very productive conversation. Also Monday, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen told McCarthy in a letter, "It is highly likely the agency will not be able to pay its bills in full and on time as early as June 1st. It reinforces her warning to Congress that it only has a little time left to address the debt ceiling before the nation defaults on its own obligations."
Wednesday marks 1 year since the Uvalde, Texas school massacre. On May 24, 2022, a lone gunman stormed Robb Elementary. It killed 19 students and 2 teachers. City officials don't have any events planned for the anniversary. They have banned parking in the city's main plaza, Robb Elementary, the Healing Uvalde murals, and the Civic Center parking lot. Officials say it's being done out of respect for the victims' families. Those families are still demanding accountability for the failed police response to the mass shooting. Uvalde's mayor held a media briefing Monday with the city manager. There are no city-sanctioned events planned for the entire week. That includes the cancellation of Tuesday's regularly scheduled Uvalde City Council meeting.
In a year's time, they still don't have answers to simple questions that they should have gotten. I mean, I'm the mayor. I've been 1 year. I haven't got one briefing from anybody from day one. Not one. Nor has the county judge. That's very frustrating. So if it's frustrating on us, you can only imagine what it does to them.
President Joe Biden will mark a somber anniversary Wednesday. 1 year ago, a lone gunman entered a school and opened fire, killing 19 students and 2 teachers. These 21 lives were lost in the Robb Elementary School shooting 1 year ago. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has ordered the state flag to be lowered to half-staff on Wednesday to honor the victims, survivors, loved ones, and the community affected by the rampage. Some of the families are demanding accountability for the failed police response to the incident. President Joe Biden, who along with the First Lady visited the area after the shooting, will speak about the tragedy from the White House Grand Staircase. According to the Gun Violence Archive, there have been 238 mass shootings in the U.S. so far this year, with nearly 17,000 total gun violence deaths, more than half of them suicides.
Florida Governor, Republican Ron DeSantis, will announce his 2024 presidential campaign Wednesday night on Twitter. According to a spokesperson from his political team, the announcement will happen during an online conversation with Twitter owner Elon Musk. Tech entrepreneur David Sachs will moderate the discussion on Twitter Spaces, where anyone can listen and request to ask a question. DeSantis is expected to file the formal paperwork and the candidacy this week, have a kickoff event in his hometown of Dunedin next week.
Hey guys, I'm Jaden Ramos and here are your sports for today. The Belen varsity football team played a spring classic jamboree against Stoneman Douglas and West Broward yesterday. The Wolverines fought hard but lost both games. Now on to local sports. The Miami Marlins are losing the series 2-0
broken
against the
bat,
Colorado
slow roller
Rockies.
towards second. Castro
Next,
charges,
the
flips
Miami Heat took a loss yesterday but are still winning the series 3-1 in the Eastern Conference Finals against Boston Celtics. They play again tomorrow night at 8:30 in Boston. The Florida Panthers are winning the series 3-0 against the Carolina Hurricanes in the conference finals. They play again tonight at 8 with home court advantage. That's all for sports. Back to the desk.
That closes the book on today's news. For WBLN, I'm David Garrido.
I'm Christian Cueto. Stay golden, Wolverines.